I am Maria Mar, New York poet, and today is June 7th, 2023. I'm looking out the window in my New York apartment, and the sky is yellow. Ay, 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 ay. Where is our blue sky? The sky is yellow. Where is our clear sky? It went up in smoke. Where do I reach out for the breath of life? Ay, 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 ay. I grieve my clear blue skies with smoke-filled tears, itchy eyes, and burning lungs. Ay, 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 ay. The sky is smoky yellow. Yellow, like the type of media that has misinformed, confused, and terrified us to serve their masters. Yellow, like the cowards who hide behind their corporations, the greed-riddled gold eaters who hire the intelligentsia sorcerers to manipulate our fears into ignorance, dependence, and despondency in order to control we, the people, to feed their insatiable greed. Yellow, like the gold and money worshippers, the greed addicts and gold eaters who have robbed and pillaged the earth and its inhabitants, and by now feel untouchable, invincible in their gold power tower. Yellow, like the phlegm-filled lungs, the jaundiced liver, the crippled agency of those who have given away our power to the gold eaters and the power mongers due to willful ignorance, misdirected anger, and mangling fear. Ay, 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 ay. What have we done with our clear blue skies, with the breath of life, with the living, healing earth that replenishes us in every breath and supports us at every step? Ay, 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 ay. I grieve our earth, our mother, so beautiful, so perfect in her green vibrance, so generous in her love. What have we done to our mother? What have we done to ourselves? What have we done to our children and their children? Do you believe it now? Now that you can barely breathe? Or do you still choose to believe those who have stripped you of all but your last breath? There is no question in my throat. We are destroying the earth, and no amount of lies, of bought and paid for scientists dispensing lies to catch their profits, no amount of denial, avoidance, or blaming will deliver us from clogged lungs. Death by separation. Ay, 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 ay. By separation. We have forgotten our nature. We have been trained out of our body's instinctual knowing, our deepest sense that we are creatures of the earth. sisters to the beast, brothers to the wolf, one with earth, sharing each breath. What happened? Earlier than our memories can recollect, we were evicted from our body of earth, taken from the mother, stripped of our creative power. We were casted to the streets to survive alone and by ourselves. There we were hunted by the dogs of rush, push, faster and more into the grey urban forest of subsistence to be captured by necessity, into the net of consumerism where the hunters thrive at the expense of our well-being. We were orphaned from oneness, blinded to the mother's ever-loving presence, from her nurturance in every meal, her support at every step, her gravity embrace, her heart that drums in our heart. We were casted into separation, masqueraded as superiority. We have forgotten that what happens to the skies happens to our breath. What happens to the plants happens to our stomach. What happens to the animals happens to our children. What happens in a far away Wuhan happens to all of us. There is no distance. We are only separated by our illusion of independence. Our isolation has led to desolation. We have distanced ourselves mentally from our Earth Mother. We have distanced ourselves emotionally from our human and creature sisters and brothers. We have orphaned ourselves from oneness. And now we are orphaned and prisoners of the isolation we embraced to keep away the phantoms of our fear. That yellow sky is filled with our terror. That smoky sky is filled with our apathy. That smell burning our nostrils is the scent of our indifference. Do you believe it now? What will you do? Do you believe that you can do something to change this destruction? You cannot. Not if you have isolated yourself in your mind, body, and heart. Not if you have swallowed the lies of helplessness or the promises of the power mongers. Not if you give up hope and abandon yourself, your children, and your grandchildren, and this beautiful earth to the consequences of our own destructive, selfish actions and inactions. But I'm not talking to you. If you're hopeless, I'm not talking to you. For you are beyond my reach. You cannot longer hear my voice. You no longer hear the cries of the children or the howls of nature. You're deafened by the screams of your fear. Only one voice can wake you now. Open your heart and listen to your faith. The love deep inside you is your last resource. I am talking to you, my other self. To you who is looking at these yellow skies and in the midst of the cough and the tears asks, what can we do? Not what can I do? No, for this is beyond any one of us. But we can together reverse this catastrophe, to redeem ourselves and to heal the earth we have devastated. Ay, 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 ay. Where is our blue sky? The sky is yellow. Where is our clear sky? just went up in smoke. Where do I reach out for the breath of life? I grieve my clear blue skies with smoke-filled tears, itchy eyes, and burning lungs. The sky is smoky yellow. But through my cough and tears I ask, what can we do to uplift ourselves to our best version of ourselves, so that we can take radical actions right now to live in harmony with self, others, and earth? What can we do to fire the power mongers and gold eaters who are feeding this devastation for their own gain, ready to evacuate to Mars once they destroy our Earth? What can we do to open our earth-drumming hearts and through that portal return to oneness, to embrace our shared, diverse, and beautiful humanity as children of Earth? In Lakesh, I am your other self. You are my other self. We are one. P.S. Find your nearest environmental organization and participate. Together we can do this.